Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're enjoying some football. Comment down below what your favorite team is for college. I'd be really interested to know. Real quick, we're going to start off this video by discussing. Now, I know that there are very few people that watch these videos. There are some videos that take off really well, other ones that don't. Yesterday's video that I made, I went ahead and I talked about some PokeTubers, none in specific besides Nostalgianomics and what he said, why I disagree with it, and how I personally feel about him. Now, I don't know him as an individual. I've never spoken to him. I've never bought anything from him. This is just my opinions. If you look back at some of my other videos, I made one about Poke-E. Obviously, he's never seen it, didn't care about it, but I don't have any issues with him as of right now. Nostalgianomics continues to be a problem. So I'm gonna talk about it regardless. This channel I don't want it to be a market channel. I will talk about the market from time to time, like if new sets get released, how much they're going for, what some of the cards are going for, or updates if certain cards that I'm interested in, that you may be interested in, or sets, they're going up or down in price. Typically, I'm going to talk about down in price, but I don't want to make this a market channel because there's already 100,000 of them. So that doesn't really intrigue me to make a market channel. I also don't want to be necessarily a drama channel. Again, same thing as before. I will talk about drama. I will talk about certain things if I feel like it's necessary to talk about. There's a ton of channels that are looking for drama 24/7, whether it's PSA slabs that are being easily able to break, or this PokeTuber did this, or this Reddit, or whatever. It's not what I'm doing. It's not what I want my channel to be. My channel, in the long run, if it ever gets there, I want to be able, no matter what kind of market we're in, I want to be able to open up product. I want to be able to give away product, and talk about things that I find interesting. Whether you agree or disagree with them or find them interesting, that's up to you. Don't watch videos. But somebody decided that they wanted to get their feelings in a tiffy about the video I made yesterday, and saying how they wanted to make an argument about Walmart, and they wanted to make argument about parents not wanting to buy collection boxes for their kids. They wanted to make fun of me, or try to make fun of me, for saying that we know that you're broke because your name's Broke Pokemon. Obviously, I have money. Do I have infinite amount of money? No, I don't. Do I have thousands of dollars to be able to spend on Pokemon a month? No, I don't. But I have money. I'm not actually broke. I make good income. So you're not hurting me. You're doing anything by making these comments. So, if anyone thinks, if you see the comments that I made, if anyone thinks I crossed the line, I do apologize. But I'm also not going to take crap from people when you don't know how to spell, you don't know how to make a sentence, you just kind of suck as a human being. I'm gonna comment back, and that's my plan with this channel. I plan on commenting single comment on my videos. I plan on at least saying like thanks for watching, or responding to them. So if you're an asshole, I'm gonna comment back and be an asshole. Okay. So I wanted to go ahead and address that. I'm not actually broke. If you want to make fun of that, my name of the channel, okay, I don't care. But I just wanted to go ahead and address that from now on. This is what I want my channel to be. If we get there, great. If we don't get there, great. If you'd rather see some other things, like person said that the content was boring because I'm too whiny. If you don't like the content, then how about instead of making a dumbass comment, you make a suggestion. Unless you don't like the way I look, you don't like my voice, the way I talk, then there's nothing I can do for you on that. Just, this channel is not for you, fuck off. Other than that, if you have suggestions, I've asked for people to make comments to let me know what would you like me to talk about? Would you like me to do a live? So you guys don't give me anything, I'm going to go ahead and make content around what I want to make content about. and if you don't like it, again, fuck off. So this week, I would be definitely keeping an eye on the Pokémon Center. Depending on your time zones, 9 to 12 o'clock, depending on where you live. I think they are going to have more drops. I don't think at the beginning of the week that's going to be the case, but I think later on towards the week, I think they're going to have more drops of the Charizard UPC, which from my understanding, if you got the first one, you will be able to get the second one, or however many waves they have of them, you'll be able to pre-order another one. I would definitely recommend that. I do think that the product is going to go down in price. I think right now like $350 is what it's going for, $300 to $350. I would not personally pay for that. Even $119 seems excessive, but I do think eventually it will go down in price. What it'll go down to, who knows? It really is going to depend on how much is printed, what time, what state of the hobby we're in, if people are leaving or people are coming in. It may fluctuate. It looks like, and it reminds me of the Charizard UPC, but we are in a completely different market. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, be on the lookout for that. Keep your phones on loud notification. Mega Evolution seems to be holding really strong. It dipped around 280 yesterday for the enhanced booster box. The enhanced booster box appears to be more valuable than how it was with Journey Together, where the normal unenhanced booster box was actually more rare or limited. But it dropped down into like the 280s, and then now today it's been selling 290 to 305, 310. So obviously we did get less product because they're doing the waves, but it is still interesting to see that booster boxes are like 300, like how it was with Destined Rivals or Journey Together, where it was sitting like 280 and then it went down to like 220, 200, and then it kind of chilled. It's like these sets are climbing and climbing and climbing. Solver Rattle made a comment that booster boxes are gonna go back down to $100, and everybody in the comments was roasting him and calling him hysterical or delusional. At the end of the day, nobody knows what's gonna happen. Do I think booster boxes are gonna go to $100? No. I think we might be seeing booster boxes 120, 140 at some point, but it also depends on what's going to happen with the market when we do eventually come down. Is it going to be a long-standing bear market? Or because if it's a long-standing bear market, we probably will see booster boxes go under 100. But we're talking about years, like 4+ years of like singles crashing, sealed crashing, and nobody cares. Nobody cares about the product. So again, interesting to think about. We'll have to see what really happens. Nobody really knows what's going to happen, but I think booster boxes are going to continue to climb. I think all the new mega sets. So what is it? The Greninja one's apparently supposed to be next, or who knows? They may throw the Greninja in with the Rayquaza. Who really knows what's going to happen? But I wouldn't be surprised if that booster box comes out of the gates, the day of release, and it's going for 320, 330. And it just keeps climbing until something happens. People don't care, and then boxes may release at 300, and then nobody buys them, so they just come down. But it is super interesting. I do think that the value of the cards is going to go down. So if you're wanting a certain card, hold up stronger, because a lot of people apparently don't care about black and white. I think it's kind of the same thing as black and white was. There are some more popular Pokemon. Just give it a little bit. The prices will continue to go down, especially when the second wave comes out and all the product comes out. I know there's a lot of backups. So the other thing that I wanted to discuss tonight is I don't understand, and I know that there's a ton of money in this market right now. There's a lot of investor bros. There's a lot of Bitcoin people, Ethereum people. There's tons of different people. There's private groups that are coming in and investing a bunch of money because of the recent articles for big newspapers and stuff like that. I was able to acquire a booster box at MSRP from Danny Phantom. yes, when he had this rivals, he decided to do it through a video. And the video, people knew it was coming. They instantly clicked on it. They forwarded it until it said that what the password was. They hopped on, they grabbed the booster box, and then they just used it. Okay, so now he's coming up with all these different things that he's trying to do. Well, he dropped in his Discord yesterday around like 4 o'clock my time, and it sold out. And again, nobody knows how much it was, but it sold out like within like 4 minutes. The booster boxes did, and found out that somebody from the Discord group shared the password to all these other groups. And I don't like the greed. What the thing is greed is so real right now, and greed's always there, right? I'm not delusional to think that people aren't greedy. We're all greedy. If there's 2 people in a room and somebody says, "Here's $1 million," one of you's got to be deleted in Minecraft. Probably both people are, for a multitude of reasons, but especially for the money, are gonna do what they can to try to get that $1 million. But the thing is, with greed, is people continue to be greedy, and when you continue to be greedy, you can only get so greedy. It can only go up so much. But people start saying, "This isn't for me. I'm done." They leave the hobby. I mean, you've got distros, you got LGSs, you've got all of these bot groups, people sharing passwords. I mean, here's the thing: is we have a guy who, no matter what, is trying to do best for the hobby, and he is continuing to struggle to get people to follow basic rules. And they're going to ruin it for everybody. And that's what happened with Brian with Pokémon, is he said, everyone's bitching and complaining because I have these boxes for sale, these boxes sell out, they weren't able to get them. I'm dealing with more of a headache than if I just do what Alpha Investments says, put them up for 100, you do 275. People are happy that they're paying 275 instead of the 300, and you don't have to deal with the headaches, and it doesn't sell out as quick because people aren't spending 275 as quick. Does that make sense? And so you have vendors who are going, this card sold for 600, I want 625, I want 650. You've got individuals who are going, I have this card or this sealed collection, or mostly it's cards. I have this, let's say BWR, it's $400, I want cash. Or if you want to trade me, I'm going to take your product, I'll take your product, but I'm going to take it at 70%. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's just the way the market is right now. And it's the way the people are. And that's why there's so many people who are coming in. There's so much greed, and we've really got to, in my opinion, we really got to get a grips with it. And it's just not sustainable. And when you have something that's not sustainable, eventually it comes down. So that's all I got for you guys. Sorry it was a little bit of a shorter video as far as about Pokemon topics, but I just want to get that information about my channel out. Last time I'm going to talk about it. Y'all have a good weekend. Have a good week. I'll be back with another video on Friday. Peace.